Hi friends, my name is Harpal and welcome to our channel Full Tech Stack. This is part 2 of our video series that is on static website with minimal or zero cost. So in the first video we have learned how to create an storage account and how to publish our static website in that storage account static website container. And in this video, we will learn how we have an Angular application on GitHub repository, and then we will create a build pipeline and release pipeline. So when we will push something in our repository, then it will be published on the storage account automatically. In the third video, we will learn how to publish our static website on Azure Static Web App Service. So let's start it. So in this video, we will go on through these steps. So first we will look into the GitHub repository. Then we will create an Azure storage account. In that we will create an blob container. Then we will create one build pipeline, then a release pipeline, and after that we will test this pipeline with a new commit. So prerequisites, we have to be one Azure account. If you are new, you can create an Azure account with free for 1 month, and after that you can take subscription as pay as you go. As we will create only the storage account and we will host the static website, it will be at minimal cost or zero cost. So let's look up our GitHub repository. So friends, I have one project that I have forked from this repository. So it's a simple application made in Angular. So we will host this Angular application to our Azure storage account container. So this is a real world example app I have forked from somewhere. Yeah. So now create our storage account in Azure. So friends, we already have created one storage account in my previous video, so you can look into it, or we will create a new storage account here. So we'll search the storage account. Let's create new one. Let's create one resource group. Let's name it full tech stack demo 3. Let's make the defaults. So the validation passed, we can create it. Yeah, so while the deployment in process, we can go ahead with our next step. So in next step, we will see the build pipeline. So we are creating the pipeline on dev.azure.com. So guys, you have to log in dev.azure.com. So when you will type dev.azure.com, you will see a link to sign in to Azure DevOps. So you have to sign in Azure DevOps. Then after sign in, it will ask you to create an organization. So I have already created YouTube full stack or as an organization. So after that creating organization, we have to create one project. So I am naming it full stack stack demo project and leaving the description as blank. So you can have a private project. So our project has been created. So now let's see storage account is created or not. Yes, it is been created. So go to resource, and in resource we can find static website. We can enable static website, name the index document as index.html, save it. So we have these endpoints. Currently this is not have any website. So let's go to Azure DevOps. Now we have to create the pipeline. So we will go to pipeline, and in pipeline we will create a pipeline. Create pipeline. So yes, for now let's create. We can create it from GitHub here. But guys, this is a very basic CI/CD pipeline. So I am using here use the classic editor. So let's take it from GitHub and let's make a connection. Name GitHub. Name it connection. Let's authorize it. So let's see, select the repository, and this is the master branch. So we can create any pipeline for any branch that we want. Whenever in that branch the code get pushed, we need to execute our pipeline, and that code will deployed on the storage account container. So we have master branch here. Let's create it. So for now, choose a template. So AngularJS is app Node.js. So I am choosing Node.js with Grunt for now. So let's click apply. Let's change the name. Make it Angular demo. Agent, we can choose Ubuntu, and we need npm install. So we keep it. We don't need it, so we will remove the selected task. We don't need it also, so we will remove it. So these are the tasks that is executed one by one. As we have in our local Angular project, we first need to install the packages. So we have here npm install. Then after that we have so we have these steps like in local build. We first run npm install, then we build our project on production for production. So this is npm run build. Then we will copy the uh, dist folder into the artifacts. Means any CI/CD pipeline has its artifacts published somewhere that we have taken like Ubuntu. So in that directory. So then we will publish these artifacts. So let's see here. So first step we will do npm install. Let's take another. So this is npm. Okay, let's take npm. So we need it not install, we need it custom. So our package folder is our root directory. So leave it say as it is. Command we will run npm run build prod. So that's it. Then we will need to copy the dist folder to the artifacts folder. So we will add one more. Let's copy files, to, we can say here, to build artifact. So choose the source folder. So this will be our dist folder, target folder. So let's see the information. So we need to publish the result into the artifacts tagging directory. So we will copy from here and just paste it. So this will publish the artifacts into this directory. So this stage will copy it, and in this stage we will publish our artifacts. So we can create it, publish artifacts, Angular build, path to publish, same, let's say this artifact name, and yeah, Azure pipeline is good. So let's save and queue. So guys, we can also edit the pipeline if we have any, if we need any change in it. So we can click edit, and here we have agent specification, agent pool. So and these are the tasks we have added. So if we see the pipeline that is running, we can see these steps will run one by one. So first it is installing the packages. So guys, this has been done. So we have successfully built the Angular project and pushed that into this artifact. So we can go to the artifact and we can see there has been one dist folder, and in dist folder we have the build files. So in next we have release pipeline. So release pipeline is the pipeline that comes in place when we have the already built artifacts and we will push these artifacts to the storage container. So we will create one release pipeline. So we have created the pipeline, build pipeline. Now we are going to create release pipeline. So this is new pipeline. So we are choosing empty job for now. Let's name it stage 1. Let's keep it stage 1. Let's name it uh, Angular release pipeline. Let's save it. It's okay. Now close it. Let's add an artifact. We have build, select build, select source. So from the build pipeline, so we have this build pipeline. So here you can see this had dist already there. So then add. Now go to job. We have agent job. Select the agent specification to Windows latest. Now add one job. So find copy. So we will copy the artifacts from the build pipeline to Azure file copy. Copy files to Azure blob storage. So add this. Let's add some settings. So choose source, browse source. We have this. Choose dist folder. OK. And select subscription. So we have service connection. It's not there. So let's authorize. It gets authenticated. Destination type Azure blob. As storage account. So we have selected the wrong account. We have created our connection here. So we will choose this connection. Let's refresh it. Select storage account container name. We have dollar web container, that is the uh, some special container created for static website. So the task version we have to change it's 3 because the version 4 has some limitation on this web container. So let's save it. Let's create our first release. We are choosing stage 1. Let's create. Go to release 1. Let's deploy. We can check the logs from here. Yeah, so guys, this has been done. So let me tell you, for first time it has shown some error. Then I have deployed it again. So if you are doing it first time, it may have some problem with the storage account and they cannot be synced for some time. So after that, it will work fine. So yes, so we have created it. So let's check if it is worked. So yes, we have deployed our first version with this method that is called manually deployment. So we want some CI/CD pipeline that when we will push something in our code in our repository, then the pipeline gets executed automatically. So we have to create some trigger on it. So we have first we will edit our build pipeline. So let's click pipeline, then our build pipeline, then edit it. So guys, here you can see the tab triggers. Let's click trigger. So by default the trigger is disabled, so we have to enable continuous integration. Let's save it. Just save it. So we have added trigger for continuous integration for CI. Now we have to create one trigger for continuous delivery or deployment. So we will go to release pipeline. Let's edit it. Then we have here continuous deployment trigger. We will click it and it is already by default is disabled. We have to enable it. So here you can also see pull request trigger. So we are for this demo we are not creating any pull request. So we will just remain it disabled. If you want when any pull request getting merged into the branch, then you can enable it. Just save it. So all with this we all have done. So now our CI and CD both are ready. So we can go to our repository. For this demo, I am commit I am creating commit from the server only. I am not having any Git on the system. So I am creating one commit in the home page. I am just go here, edit this file and let's create version v2. Now just click commit changes. So we have committed the changes. So now our build pipeline should trigger. So let's see pipeline. So yes, it's it's in queue. It gets queued. It's running. So yes, it's working for now. So npm install stage done. Now it's running npm build. So build is also get successfully done. So we have completed all the stages for build pipeline. So after that our release pipeline should automatically get triggered. So we will open just release and we will see. Yes, so we will see the release 2 is getting queued. So in this queue, let's go to stage. So we have not done anything. It's get triggered automatically and it published artifact and now it is the artifact gets copied in storage account. So our release pipeline also completed. So let's see the changes gets reflected or not. So let's just refresh the page. And yes, there is a B2. So in this demo, we have seen how we will create the very basic CI/CD pipeline. Guys, it is very basic pipeline. In real world, there are automated tools or there are some YAML file that being created by the DevOps team. So that's not they not create these things from UI, but for this demo purpose, for you have got an idea how the CI/CD pipeline works. So thanks for watching it.